Hello everyone, Tom here, and welcome back to another Forza Horizon 4 video. This one's going to be quite a long video today, because we are doing car files. Oh, I clicked the wrong button. Today we're doing car files. I don't know how long this video is going to be. It could be an hour, it could be half an hour, don't know.
Very nice, am I right? Hans has got a consultancy out here testing cars. He's a brilliant engineer, but not much of a driver. So he's looking for a business partner. Want to join the insurance business? Welcome to the insurance business, eh? You're going to love this.
Okay, so we got into this now. And it seems like we're going to be testing some cars out.
So, you are the one Joel has sent to help me, yes? My name is Hans Liebold. For 30 years, I designed and built performance vehicles in Germany, but I have come to the festival to pursue a more exciting vocation, insurance. That was a joke. I'm trying to put you at your ease. It seems I have failed. No matter. Let us begin. Now, the claimant in our first case poses an interesting question around acceleration and downforce. Now, if you would kindly take this Volkswagen Type 2 and attempt to make it take off. I assure you this is theoretically possible, given sufficient speed. I have set your navigation.
This thing is mad. Imagine if someone had one of these in real life, though. It'd be insane.
It appears I have forgotten to close the roads to traffic. But we must reproduce conditions as closely as possible, yes?
Of course we should. It's kind of annoying me that it's not doing much more than this, though.
And so the claim is disproved. The Volkswagen Type 2 cannot fly. But to be truthful, I'm not surprised by the results of this experiment. But you will learn I'm nothing if not thorough.
Uh-oh. Need to talk over the money, need to talk over the music. Get off the screen dancing, Tom. Yeah, I need to put it on streamer mode. Which the setting would just stay on, to be honest with you. There we go. I think there's 10 chapters, that's the first one. Alright, let's jump straight back into the next one. We're just going to do all of these today. Today's video, just so we can get them all done.
Hello! I'm pleased to see you again. Not merely for professional purposes, but also because of our developing social connection. Now, this is BMW Isetta. For its size, it is deceptively powerful and also highly maneuverable, though I think perhaps not so maneuverable for the claimant who delivered theirs into the back of a furniture truck. So, if you would please test the Isetta's ability to navigate traffic whilst avoiding collisions. For the experiment and for your own safety, of course.
Wow, this is so fun, isn't
And
it?
so the claim is disproved. With sufficient driver applications, the BMW Isetta may navigate even dense traffic. I will inform the claimant that they must simply try harder.
I think it was slow. I thought it'd be quicker, considering what he said. But obviously not. Thumbs up emote. You're just joining in. We're just watching the. Just doing the car files, like Horizon story. Just gonna go from start to finish. Do all 10 chapters all in one go.
Our next case involves an outlandish claim and a vehicle with something of a reputation here in Britain, which I believe to be undeserved. You know this, the Reliant Super van. With some small stability enhancements, this design, in my opinion, is quite sound. You will proceed, please, to Bamborough Castle, where we will attempt a small and highly scientific jump.
In 400 yards, turn left.
He's put stabilizers on this.
Turn left.
Ah, you see? My enhancements greatly improve stability with no detriment to the look of the car. If anything, a small improvement, I think.
In 100 yards, turn right.
This thing handles like.
In 200 yards, turn right.
Well, it handles really bad.
Turn right.
Good, good. Now, to recreate the conditions of the accident, which resulted in a claim for damages to a church roof. You see, the fiberglass construction makes the Reliant Super van light enough to become airborne. It lacks, I think, in aerodynamics and engine power. For this next test, I have compensated, perhaps overcompensated. We shall see.
It's gonna do a wheelie, isn't it?
It occurs to me that I have added no additional safety features, but at least you will be landing on sand. It worked. I mean, of course it worked. And so we see that it is entirely possible to deposit a Reliant Superfan in the belfry of a country church. I will contact the claimant and pass on the good news. Well, the results anyway.
Oh, so literally we're just testing out the insurance claims of other people in the game. And basically saying what stupid stuff they've been up to. And we're just testing to see if they're telling the truth. Which is cool, which is fun. Also, that Ford Raptor in the last video I did upgrade. And I think this thing is sick. Anyway, get back into it.
Do you know that in my spare time I am an avid watcher of films? Oh yes. One of my favorite films sees young people having personal revelations whilst racing classic cars. See if you can tell what it is. Now, one of my claimants has apparently tried to recreate scenes of the film, which features a Morris Minor similar to this one, with limited success.
Oh, great.
We will require city conditions onto traffic lights. So, Edinburgh, if you please.
In 400 yards,
This thing is quick.
turn left.
Might as well take it off road. This thing doesn't handle so good. For what it is, it probably handles really well, but to Edinburgh. I've been to Edinburgh. I've been to Glasgow, not Edinburgh.
Edinburgh is not so much like the California of the film, but perhaps we can use our imaginations. Well done. You have achieved the optimal result for the first part of our test, which is, I'm not so sure. This is a uniquely American word, but cruising, I think, yes? Now we must test the drag race performance of the Morris Minor with a few small engine modifications of my own. This is not strictly reproducing conditions of the film, but nor is the speed trap we are borrowing from the Horizon Festival. Now, straight line speed is our object. If it helps, you may imagine you are racing against an impossibly handsome actor. Excellent. I will advise the claimant that they may be confident lining up against an Austin Healey sprite, as in the film. Once the Morris Minor returns from the crash repairer, of course.
It's so funny that he dabs. I think he's brilliant. Sorry about that. Right, here we go again. On to the next car he's got in store for us.
I must confess, I was confused by our next case involving a racing truck. I was not aware of such a term. I had to consult with Horizon to find a suitable test vehicle. Though I was not disappointed with the result. Perhaps before we begin testing, you would like a chance to, how do you say, get a feel for this machine?
This thing looks cool.
In 100 yards, turn right. In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right.
Destination. I like it. It seems cool.
In 400 yards.
That's quick.
Turn left. In 200 yards, turn right. Turn right.
I mean, you know, it's quick for a lorry.
Very good. Unlike our claimant, you have passed the first test. The vehicle is not upside down. Our claimant insists that these so-called high-performance heavy vehicles are simply too fast to manage variable terrain. We will attempt not only to prove otherwise, but to demonstrate they are much faster when kept firmly on the road.
So basically, we're just gonna take it off-road.
You may feel an urge to go off-road, despite my carefully plotted route. You will please resist this urge.
I'm out. I want to go off-road.
You see, much improved acceleration over flat ground.
I wouldn't call this flat. I'd call it bumpy, not flat.
Enhanced traction through tight corners, yes. Also, I must congratulate you on your restraint.
I like the way he says that and then that happens, so I just like fully turn that wheel.
Downhill roads provide increased downforce as well as speed. Interesting. You see, we may dispute the claim that the racing truck cannot be controlled. Indeed, if yours was refrigerated, you could quite easily deliver milk or eggs or other perishable goods.
Chocolate's cool as well. We'll do all the wheel spins and stuff at the end of the video. Right, let's see what this game has next. Oh, Jeep.
My friends, did you know that
Jeep.
video footage of our investigations is highly sought after around the festival? I was not aware so many young people were considering insurance as a career. In any case, we have a new claim and a new test vehicle, perfect for scouting our new test location. Please enjoy the scenery as well as the performance.
An army Jeep, basically.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 100 yards, turn sharp left. Turn right. In 200 yards, turn sharp right.
No.
In 100 yards, turn sharp left.
This thing is fast for what it is.
In 400 yards, turn left.
I still think going off-road in this game gets you places way quicker than going on the road.
In 400 yards, turn right.
Notice the improved acceleration as we pass the dam. A little of my handiwork. The acceleration, not the dam.
In 200 yards, turn left. Turn left.
It wasn't even funny.
In 400 yards, turn right.
Gotta go 50, lads.
Turn right.
So, what do you think? A suitable location for a machine as rugged as this, yes?
Yeah. Is it glorious?
Now, allow me to explain. Our claimant has explored this very quarry in a Willis MB, similar to ours, though they have expressed dissatisfaction with their performance upgrades. Through a combination of my work and your skill, we will now set about, very politely, proving them wrong. May I suggest a more aggressive approach to navigation?
I can do that.
You see the sat-nav? Please ignore this.
In 100 yards, turn left. Turn around when it is safe to do so. Recalculating route.
I will make it known to the client that the Willis MB is more than adequate to their purposes of vertical movement and visceral excitement.
Hey, 3 stars. Tap again, tap again, tap again. Yeah. Moving on to number... I don't know what number this is. Every time I do this, I get so intact like the missions, and I don't.
Hello, good day.
7.
How are you? Now that we have enjoyed the small talk, we may proceed to the next case, involving an acceleration test in normal traffic conditions. Now, this is a 1966 Volkswagen Beetle, into which I have placed a 2.5-liter F4 turbo engine. Partly to replicate the conditions of the claim, but also because I would very much like to see what happens.
These things. Become rocket. And you mod them. See?
You should perhaps be careful with this vehicle. I may have overdone it. you know. The claim concerns a driver very much overdoing it. So by all means, how is it you say, put the foot down. So, another case closed. Though I must say, I like this claimant. All those years working in Germany, never once did I think to do this to a Volkswagen.
Loads of people have done that, haven't they? Porsche. Again, sorry about the cough. This is number 8. 2 more to go. Well, 3 more. Three more to go.
Our next claimant extensively modified a 1955 Chevy 150 utility sedan with a view to turning it into a rally car. This is not so far beyond the realms of possibility. The vehicle is heavy, yes, but with all-wheel drive and rally-tuned springs and dampers, it could be done. The claimant's attempt resulted, of course, in complete failure, but I am confident that ours will not.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 100 yards, turn sharp left. In 200 yards, turn sharp right. Turn sharp right. In 100 yards, turn sharp left.
No. It's quite a big vehicle, this, to be honest with you.
In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right. Turn around when it is safe to do so.
I mean, we're definitely supposed to be on the road. But I mean... I'm gonna end up on the road.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Yay! Straight across.
In 400 yards, turn right. In 200 yards. Turn left.
The only way those time doing that doesn't work is when there's a big tree you can't just run through. Gets in the way. This is taking a long time. There's lots of like loud cars going past my house.
Recalculating route. In 400 yards, turn right. In 200 yards, turn sharp right. In 200 yards, turn left. Turn left.
Alright, we're almost there now.
In 200 yards, you will arrive at your destination.
All in all, a highly adequate rally car. And we should not discount the psychological effect upon the competition of being overtaken by a collector's item. Greetings once again. So, we have our modified Chevy 150. Now we must test the claim that it will make a competitive rally car. I am confident in the vehicle's performance, and I have observed enough of your experimental driving technique to be confident in you also.
Experimental.
Now, you will need a co-driver, of course. This will be me. Steady incline, four-wheel drive, hold the rear end tight. That did not sound as it should. You see how those wide tires and reduced weight handle the corners? The claimant failed to grasp this. Rough ground. Trust the improved suspension.
I didn't know you couldn't go off. I mean, I'm not very good at this game, so.
Hard left now. Stay on the road.
I think that was pretty good.
Now, on the decline. Suspension, braking, and steady nerves. Such power in the big Chevrolet engine. This the claimant grasps a little too well, I think.
So we can get back on the road and following the line.
Yeah, most satisfactory. Yourself and the car. The claimant will be pleased to know we have succeeded where they catastrophically failed. Or perhaps they will not.
It's no nice of him, isn't it? Just to say that out loud, like. It's just nice of him, isn't it? Right, should be the last one, or maybe two more. Sorry about that. I'm a bit ill, I think.
Have you noticed an
Optimal.
upward trend in peculiar insurance cases since we began our work? I have noticed this. Is it possible we are, how would you say, a bad influence? And here is one such case. The claimant wishes to establish the absolute maximum capabilities and tolerances of the Meyers Manx Dune buggy. Well, if test the Dune buggy we must, then test the Dune buggy we will.
This one. I didn't know there was a nice house there.
This will make a prime testing location. I think also away from prying eyes. I knew insurance would be difficult. I did not know it would be so popular.
I'm gonna go on the beach and test it on its dunes.
Now, the Manx here has been outfitted with the latest accelerometers, lateral G-force meters, and impact sensors. I will be using the data to build a detailed telemetric profile. All I require from you is that you drive like you have no concern for your own safety. Please accept as a token of my esteem that I think this will not be so difficult a task for you.
I do really like doing these ones though. What's this down here?
I would describe this performance as slightly unbalanced, but certainly not unsafe.
Certainly very fun.
So, we have successfully established the tolerances of the Meyers Manx. To what end, I'm not sure. We have received no claims of damage to dune buggies, except perhaps our own.
I only got one star though, which is kind of sad because I didn't really know what I was trying. Well, I know what I was doing, but like I couldn't leave the beach as much. Well, I probably could actually. I could just go down the road and cut in between cars and just earn that skill chain like 9. But I didn't know what I was allowed to do and what I wasn't allowed to do. So yeah, let's get into the final one of today's video, of today's stream, as the stream health drops.
I'm afraid this case represents our last together as colleagues and work-related social companions. For the moment, as long as there is insurance, my friends, there will be bizarre insurance claims. For example, this claimant placed a 2.6-liter rotary engine inside a production Mazda Miata MX-5. As you are aware, this type of engine is more common in high-performance propeller-driven aircraft. If you would please take it and ascertain just how badly this can go wrong.
Sounds like an F1 car.
The first phase of testing will be along standard country roads with mild undulations next to the coast. So, the data is adequate but incomplete. Please do not concern yourself with the howling noise. This is quite normal. Endeavor to gather more information, please.
What actually is the howling
Good.
sound?
Now for the urban testing phase. You will please take into account traffic and various asphalt conditions. Please avoid collisions with urban vehicles.
What about the fence?
Well done. But I feel we would gain further illumination with further acceleration. Do you not think so?
Oh yes, let's go on the highway.
Excellent. Now we begin the highway testing phase. Please exceed 200 miles an hour along this section for optimum data gathering.
How fast? Oh, whoa.
My calculations suggest a performance of this kind should result in total spontaneous engine disassembly. And yet, here you are.
What I did was all in, there was a crash.
Well, I must say, whether the claim was proved or disproved, it was a great deal of fun, and I have you to thank. I know you are busy at the festival. I'm sure I will see more of you. But if you should ever leave, I hope you will consider a career in insurance.
Well, technically, I bought your business, so technically you work for me, so... Nah, I'm only joking. So that was car files. So we're going to do this wheel spin and then obviously... collect the comedy whistle horn. Of course, we're going to go back into the game and we're going to look at some wheel spins that we unlocked. It's 3 wheel spins. Got ourselves a Bent Continental GT. Got ourselves 1,000 coin or coins, I don't know what they're called. That's going to do it for this video here. I guess if we can unlock another wheel spin, we shall. Yeah, here we go. One more wheel spin. Anyway guys, that's going to do it for this video. This was Car Files, the Horizon story. So I hope you guys did enjoy. It's quite long, the video is 47 minutes long so far. And I hope you guys did enjoy. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.
Hans might not show it, but he's grateful. Really. He loves setting up test conditions, but he hates driving.